Hello everyone, Gumball here, and welcome back to Gravity SMP. Almost forgot what it was called, the Gravity SMP server, where today we're going to work on what I was talking about last episode, which is, I found this post on Reddit through another YouTuber's video, and it's actually a really interesting post. It's on about how realistically villages and kingdoms and stuff would be laid out, and I thought I would try and build, or at least work on a project on this world, since my other projects I'm kind of running out of ideas on how to make decent episodes that you would enjoy. So, I've gathered a few things. I've got a load of arrows for my bow, I got all my tools, I've got what we need for a nether portal, so that we can set that up later. What am I missing? Wool. We're going to need a bed. Which I think I have the wool for, somewhere. Like, I know I have wool somewhere, but I'm not seeing it. This is weird. I may have taken it all over to... I have it all at Father Unicorn's base, don't I? Unless there's, like, 3 in here. We'll take this pickaxe with us, because we may need that. And I think all we need, really, then, is wool. So I'll have to get that. Oh, and a crafting bench table. We might as well take one of those with us. And we'll get some cobblestone later. So I'll go get the wool now, and then we'll go look for a suitable location later. Okay, so guys, I'm back, and unfortunately it's raining. But what we're going to do is look for a place that would be suitable to set up this area. So I'm going to go north, because I think north of here nobody has actually built yet. So there's a few things we're going to need to set up our first little area. We want to set up, well, let's explain this. So a kingdom, according to this post, was previously made up of hamlets, which are like really small areas with few people, followed by villages, then towns, then cities, and then you'll have like your capital city. So, for a hamlet, which is what we're going to start with, just a very small area, and then we can branch off into the bigger areas over time, we're going to need at least 4 of these requirements. So, we'll have to have something out of fresh water, a coastline for fishing, fertile farming land, will not flood, easy to defend, room to expand, good area for crossroads, nearby good quality stone, nearby forests, room for farming, and it has to be relatively flat. So I think we'll first look for relatively flat, because that will make it easier to build on. And we'll also definitely go for fresh, fresh water, yes, because those two are very important. People want to be able to drink, and they want to be on land where it's easy to build. The other 2 things that we're going to want, I'm not 100% sure. Like, good quality stone isn't quite like something you can really say in Minecraft, because usually you'll have good quality stone. It's just stone. So I guess access to stone, which is everywhere. Fishing would be a good one, because then I can get food from that, and a suitable area for farming would make sense. So maybe we should focus on those, and we could also have like no flooding and stuff like that as well. So I'm going to go on, try and find a suitable area, and then I'll be right back. Okay guys, so I'm back, and I found what appears to be a pretty suitable area. Not perfect, but we can work on that. So, we have access to stone over there. We could easily build like a stone mine or a stone quarry. That could look pretty cool, and the rain's finally gone, that's nice. We could build a quarry into there. That could work as part of this little hamlet. But usually they wouldn't have the quarries. You'd find them in the big cities, or maybe closer, maybe near the towns, not so much the capital cities though, because they would be more like trade business and stuff. So they would be like trading carts of stone and stuff. So what we do have though, for definite, is access to water. We could have some fishermen's huts set up around here. We'll probably want to raise the land a little bit around here, so that it's not prone to flooding, to try and avoid flooding. We'll have to clear out all these trees. I think this side is the best side for building the actual houses on, and we'll probably tear back into the hill a little bit, and like I was saying, bring this dirt forward. Maybe set up a kind of rock wall around the water, and then we'll also have to make the area a bit deeper so that we can fish in it ourselves. But I think this area is pretty nice actually for setting up our first kind of hamlet. So I'm going to clear this all out, and then we can work on laying out a few things, seeing how we want it to look, and building our own kind of small house. It's probably not going to be where we stay, but it will just serve its purpose for look's sake, I guess. Okay guys, so now I've pushed this, well, not quite pushed, but I've kind of cleared out that area back there and brought this land forward a bit with a load of dirt. I'm going to have to add a bit more, and then we'll see how we can wall this up without it looking bad and too much like the same cobblestone everywhere. We'll have to try and maybe implement some of the andesite or something into the wall to make it kind of look a bit more detailed. But now we're going to make ourselves a bit of a house, because we need somewhere to stay whilst we're out here. So I'm just going to build like a small builder's hut. It has to be able to store chests, and it has to be kind of behind or away from where the city's going to be. So I'm going to build it over here, still out of the way of possible flooding, but not really in the way of the town and the town's people. So let's build this back here. I think this is a suitable size. I'm going to bring this back a few blocks. Get rid of this tree. Let's get that corner block there. And just go up here. There we are. And then we'll build this up a few blocks. Now, builders' huts are usually really small, but I'm going for something with a bit of size just so I can make sure to fit everything in here. We're going to want birch as the flooring, and we don't want too much. Gosh, this is actually smaller than I expected it would be. Oh well, that's fine. Build this over. We can have some windows. The back will just be a solid back wall, and on this side we'll have a single window. There we go. We'll build that there. We'll take this block out and these lower blocks out. Let's go grab a crafting table, and we'll put the crafting table in the floor. That'll save some space. We can make a furnace. That'd be like, kind of like an oven. We can have a bit of a worktop. That should be a different block. That needs to stand out. We'll get the dark oak in a minute and use that for decorative stuff. Let's make some stairs. Those will go under here. One at the top here, above the door. And then an upside down one there. We'll want to have a door. I don't want to have an oak one though. I don't really like the normal door. Don't like the birch one either. Let's get the dark oak. That could look pretty good. We're going to have to bring this all over anyway. Chest can go there. That'll be the first one. No dark oak in that one. And then the other one can go in the corner somewhere. So it won't be a double chest, but it will kind of look better, I think. We already made a furnace, brought over a furnace. Okay, I did not realize that. Let's get the wood for a door. Oops. Keep going into the furnace. Put the door there. Nice chocolate colour. This furnace can go on this side, and we can make a kind of work surface there. Oh gosh, I kind of wish I had a couple pieces of iron, then we could put a hob on here. But I don't. And then cobblestone we can use to construct a kind of roof. So let's get rid of all these leaves. We could... No, didn't bring any shears. For some reason I feel like I did. So we'll clear away all these leaves. And see what type of roof we want. We could go for a flat roof. But I think I might go with a gradual slab roof. That could look pretty good. Let's just make it all slabs. We'll probably want them later anyway, so we'll just build with slabs. We'll not fill in the corner for now. And going with slabs on like stairs means that we get to see a bit more of the building. It makes the building look a bit taller, which could be pretty good. Let's bring these along here now. Oops. That'll go one there. So we can break this one. And then here, if there were flat planes, we could have a skylight, but unfortunately there aren't, which is a bit of a shame, but there we are. Yeah, I like not filling in the corners. Let's add a pressure plate on the inside. We want it to match the floor, actually. And I'll sort these chests out at some point, I hope. It should be birch. Whoopsie. We might as well make a table with this then. Which we could put over here. Looks a bit funny connected to the wall, but that's fine. Let's make dark oak stairs. Put a chair there. And then we could stick a bed. Let's see, wool. No, we'll move this chest, you know. Put the chest there. Then we can put the bed there. There we go. Oops. And now we have a nice kind of not so spacious, but quite nice little hut. We're going to have to add some windows, so we might as well get some of this sand over here. 6. Let's do 8 so that we're using up a whole piece of coal. Let's see, there we are. Coal is this chest at the moment. And then we'll wait for that smelt, put in some windows, and I think that does pretty well. Oh yeah, birch pressure plate. Oh, you can't make a birch pressure plate. I should really know that. Okay, I'll wait for this glass. Is there anything else? No, I think that's fine. So I think for today we'll finish up there. Just wait for this glass to smelt. So hopefully you have enjoyed this episode of Gravity SMP. If you have, don't forget to leave a like, let me know that you have, and that you'd maybe like to see some more. This kind of reminds me of the Ancient Warfare series, actually, so if you enjoyed that, hopefully you will enjoy this. And I'll see you all again next time. Bye-bye.